Do you know how your VS Code IDE can turn into an AI-powered code editor IDE? With a GitHub IDE, you can simply turn on and use the Copilot GPT. Let's dive in to create an GitHub IDE and plug in the Copilot GPT in-house into your VS Code IDE. Stay tuned till the end of the video for smooth integration of Copilot into the VS Code IDE. Hey guys, welcome back. In today's episode, we will be creating a user login at github.com and we will be using that login for VS Code to enable the Copilot plugin. Now let us see in the VS Code interface. Let me go here, search for VS Code, and here is the Visual Studio Code. Let me open it. So here you can see the AI assistant for the programming can be enabled by using the Copilot. And to log into the Copilot, we must have a GitHub ID. So today I will create an ID with our Tech Simplified TV's email, and we will be using that ID to activate this plugin. So now let us move on to the browser for signing in to the GitHub. I'll open an incognito window here. Here I will type github.com URL. So this URL you will type, and once I hit enter, you can see that we have reached to the web page. So there are a couple of options. Here we have the sign in options. Once we have already created ID, we can log in using this sign in option. And beside that, there is a sign up option. We will be using this option today. And there is also another place where you can start for the sign up. So this is the second option. Now I will click the sign up option. And here you can see the account creation page has come. So I'll here type our official email, that is the connect@techsimplifiedtv.in. I have given the email ID. Let me check its spelling once more. Now let me give the password. So here let me change the password again. It is giving some warning. So let me change it. I think it's satisfied now. The password should be alphanumeric password. Okay. And now it seems okay. It's a strong password. Let me go with a username. So I'll give all in small caps so that I can remember. So here I have given the username that is selected, and I will select the country. Here country is India. Okay. So it seems that the username is not available. So here I'll add some suffixes what I can give. VSC. So this is for VS Code. So I am specifying VSC, and my region is India. So here I don't click this one. I'll continue here. So it is asking for a visual puzzle. Now you can see a code has been sent to this email ID, and that code I have to enter here. So here you can see in email I have received this particular code. So this code I have to enter into the GitHub window. I'll type here 782511722. Okay. So the message here you can see your account was created successfully. Please sign in to continue. So I'll do sign in once here. I have given the user ID, and now I'll give the password and I'll sign in. And here you can see that our dashboard is opened and we can create repository, etc. Everything is there. And the interface has opened. Now I will not spend time here. I will log out from this particular system. So I go clear up to this point. I click on sign out. So I have signed out, and let me close this. Now for Copilot, I will be using the same login ID. So set up Copilot. So here you can see that it is asking to sign in. So I'll be signing in using the user ID and password just created. So I click on sign in. it takes me to another window. I will type. So I'll give the password here. So here you can see that we have given the user ID and the password that we have just created. So let me sign in. So here I'll click continue. Here, after I have just logged in, it is asking the next level question, that Visual Studio Code by Visual Studio Code want to access your TechSimplified TV VSC account. Okay, that means here another level of authorization you have to do. So here I'll click on the Authorize Visual Studio Code. Let me click on this button. So it is asking open Visual Studio Code URL handler. Okay, wants to open this application, and I give always allow, and I click on the button here. So you can see here it is getting ready. So here activating extensions, you can see. So it is done now. Now you can see that login information has gone, and here you can see that our option to do the handshake with the Copilot chatbot is open. So here you can see this window is active now. That means now we can be in communication with the chatbot. That means with the AI, or we can rephrase it as AI chatbot with whom we will be communicating. So for this episode, this was the much that we are doing. In next episode, we will be exploring the chatbot and how to use it. So we are done here. Thank you very much for watching up to this point, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. In case you have some dislikes, put that as in words in the comment section down below. And bye for today.